remain silent. Anything you say and can will be used against you in the court of law. You have the right to talk to a lawyer and have the present with you while you're being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before any questionings if you wish. All right. You good, dude?
Hello and welcome to the channel. Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez making headlines once again. The state's attorney's office has officially placed Lopez on the Brady List. It's a database of law enforcement officers that are deemed untrustworthy to testify in court. This decision stems from allegations that Lopez misrepresented facts and made misleading statements, potentially impacting criminal cases. But how did we get here? Sheriff Lopez has faced multiple controversies during his tenure, including accusations of misconduct, excessive force, and now credibility issues that could jeopardize prosecutions in Osceola County. This latest move by the state attorney's office raises serious questions about his ability to serve effectively. Osceola County Sheriff Marcos Lopez doesn't think much of outgoing state attorney Andrew Bain's assessment that he is untrustworthy. In his first public comments about being placed on the state's Brady system, a collection of law enforcement officials deemed untrustworthy, Lopez called the action by outgoing state attorney Andrew Bain personal and political. A letter Bain sent to Lopez dated December 30th was made public this week that outlines Bain's issues with how Lopez handled an unfortunate situation during the investigation when 13-year-old Madeline Soto went missing and her body was found south of St. Cloud. I made this decision following my review of the Florida Department of Law Enforcement's investigation into your publication of a photograph depicting the killing of a minor victim, as well as the findings in your administrative inquiry, Bain wrote in the letter. A photo of the crime scene, where Soto's body was discovered on March 1st along Hickory Tree Road, briefly appeared on one of Lopez's social media accounts the next morning, among other photos of a public event. In a subsequent radio interview, Lopez denied the photo was of Soto, but after the Florida Department of Law Enforcement investigated, he claimed the photo was accidentally posted and he issued an apology. The state filed a non-criminal public records violation, and Lopez paid a $250 fine December 18th to avoid a public court hearing. In a statement issued late Thursday afternoon, the sheriff's office said Lopez cited political pressure as the reason for Bain's action and felt it important to address the matter personally. This was a political gimmick by Andrew Bain, who lost an election. In between the time that Bain sent his initial letter about his concerns and the time he added me to the Brady List, there were requests for me to endorse Bain. I did not endorse him. I was subsequently added to the Brady List. I think his decisions were personal and political. I'm sad that Andrew Bain put politics before people. I did not lie, and I will always stay focused on what really matters: fighting crime and protecting the community. Bain's harsh criticism of Lopez and the internal investigation done into the matter centered on how said investigation was actually an improper inquiry and how Lopez later lied about the photo. An investigation is warranted in that situation more than any other, Bain said in the December 30th letter. I am concerned that an inquiry was selected and done to ensure you would not be questioned under policy, since an investigation would have mandated you answering questions under oath. Regarding his denial the photo was of the victim in the radio interview, Bain observed, when viewed in this proper context, it is hard to read your immediate answer as anything but an attempt to claim the photo you posted was not the victim, in an attempt to lessen your public responsibility for a violation of Florida public records laws. This is particularly true when your public statement then pivots to trying to blame political rivals for discussing the photos you posted. Lopez is on the long list of witnesses against Stephen Stearns, who has been charged in Madeline Soto's murder, along with another long list of child sexual assault charges. Given your status as a witness, your statements to the media could be used to impeach you pursuant to Florida statute, Bain wrote. This leaves us no choice but to include you in our Brady identification system so defense counsel may evaluate your statements for impeachment and, if appropriate, a court may make a determination as to their admissibility for that purpose. Bain isn't the first state attorney candidate Lopez has openly criticized. In March 2023, The sheriff asserted that former state mayor Monique Worrell wasn't aggressively prosecuting drug traffickers' cases the sheriff's office turned over to Worrell's office. While Worrell responded that Lopez's allegations were false narratives and misleading information, and a seemingly coordinated attack, Governor Ron DeSantis removed Worrell from office 5 months later. Worrell subsequently defeated Bain in the November 5th state attorney election. So, what happens next? Lopez is firing back, calling the allegations politically motivated and denying any wrongdoing. The sheriff's office is expected to challenge this designation, but the damage to his reputation and his ability to lead might already be done. So, do you think Sheriff Lopez can recover from this? I'd like to hear your thoughts in the comments. As always, thank you for hanging with you.